Where is Maurice Cohen? There you are. Maurice, if you sit down there, please. We're going to have a word about computers. My worry about computers, friends, is this. Stand on either side of me, chaps, there. Okay, now. My worry about computers is that computers are the big thing this year. There's very little you can do with computers on a show like this, but all the kids are gone bananas about computers. Now, this gentleman here is Mark Feldman. And how old are you, Mark?
9.5.
And where are you from, Mark?
Rathfarnham.
And you are a Norric quiz kid. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And when did you start playing with computers?
Well, when I was over in America.
And what age were you then?
6.
And you've been playing with computers ever since?
Well, not computers themselves, computer games.
Do you do mostly games then?
Yes.
Well, you must be pretty good if you're a Norric quiz kid. You sort of won a competition, did you? Pretty smart.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. Now, have you progressed from games into figures or accountancy or anything like that?
Not really.
No, but you're going to, aren't you?
Yes.
Have you got around to programming your own computer yet?
I haven't really got a computer, but I don't know how to program either. I'll be learning.
I'll bet you will. You'll be learning. Yeah. You haven't got a computer, but you don't know how to program anyway, so it's no great loss. But you'll be getting onto it.
Yeah.
All right then. This is Johnson McAvoy. Johnson McAvoy. Johnson being a Christian name. How old are you, Johnson?
13.
13. Not right. How long have you been playing with computers then?
4.5 months.
Yeah. What do you do with it mostly?
Programming, games, graphics.
Graphics. Why do you do graphics? What?
Well, I find them interesting.
Yeah, just sort of symbols and designs and
squares
things like squares and circles
graphs.
and all. Yeah. And are you programming yet yourself?
To a certain extent, yeah.
Yes. And have you got a computer at home?
I do, yeah. Norric.
And you reckon that it's the coming thing, do you?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Are you learning in school as well?
No.
No?
We only learn in 5th and 6th year.
Oh, I see.
We're 2nd and 3rd years aren't allowed to use it.
But you can find your way around the keyboard anyway, can you?
Yeah.
Pretty well. All right, then. If you stand over there, boys, just for the moment, because I want to talk to Maurice Cohen for a minute. I'll sit in the piano stool here for the moment. Maurice Cohen is of Tomorrow's World. And our difficulty, Maurice, is that, I know nothing about computers. They've left me completely behind. Now, if I went to you with the suggestion that I wanted to buy a computer for my kids or whatever, what would you start by saying to me?
Well, you have to decide why you want to buy a computer, probably because the kids are nagging the hell out of you. That's the
right,
first thing.
they are.
But besides that, I believe, as do many other people, that we're going through the greatest social, cultural and technological revolution that mankind has ever gone through. And quite simply, you don't want to be left behind. And buying a computer will stop you being left behind. When you do have a computer, what do you do with it at home? And again, I believe that within 5 years, every single home in Ireland will probably have a home computer. No, I'm not. I do firmly believe that. So what do you do with it at home? Well, you can use it for leisure, such as arcade-style games like Space Invaders or its modern equivalent, or thinking games such as chess, backgammon. You can use it for business applications such as word processing, financial modelling, home budgets, or you can use it for education. And you can use it for educating yourself about computers or educating your kids about computers. This particular computer here, the Commodore 64, is in many Irish schools. In fact, there's approximately 1,000 Commodore 64s in Irish schools at the moment. So it makes sense to buy that sort of computer.
And do you reckon, Maurice, that in years to come, anybody who can't play with one of these things is going to be illiterate?
I do, yes, I do. And with this particular computer, we've a small program up here now, which will show us how to use the keyboard, because many people are afraid of the keyboard, and there's really, really no need to. It's a very, very simple program. What I'm going to do is start the game, and a letter or a number will come floating down, and I quite simply have to find the key on the keyboard and just press that key.
So it's a kind of a short lesson in typing.
It's a short lesson.
Rudimentary
A short lesson in typing.
Okay, let's see it happen.
Off I go.
In on the screen there.
Quite simply, there's an F coming down. I have to find it and shoot it. And a K and an L.
You're finding the letter on the keyboard each time and getting to it before that hits the bottom line, okay?
Right. If I press the wrong one, it tells me. Let's see if we can get that. And the X and the E. Soon a word will come up, and I have to try and type the whole word.
Before the word hits the bottom?
Before the word hits the bottom. And it's going to come up any moment.
Okay, play. Just here's the word coming down. What is the word? It is
word
once.
Is once.
O-N-C-E. You got it. Now, just get me another word coming down, please, and then don't get it right.
Don't get it right, okay.
What is that doing now?
That is just giving me my score. I got 20. Now we're on to round 2.
Right.
And here we go. They're going to come faster, and I
Oh,
will
yes.
probably have, yes, numbers coming up as well.
Yes. L, 9. Okay, N.
The thing to remember if you do want to buy a computer is to go along to a good computer dealer.
Yeah.
There are approximately 150 authorised computer dealers in Ireland, and buy one of the best-selling computers.
This is
that
just
are
rudimentary
around.
typing, just showing you around the keyboard, and here's a word coming down.
Here
Now, I
we
want
have-
you deliberately to fumble this word.
Deliberately
Don't
to
get it right.
fumble it.
Gate.
And it crashed.
There you are. All right. There you are. Listen, folks, there's nothing I can tell you more about computers on the program because it's a huge, massive subject. But if you're interested, you go along and talk to your local computer dealer and he'll help you, all right? Maurice Cohen of Tomorrow's World, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks very much for coming.